What's up?
What's happening, boys?
What are you, mountain biking?
I am currently mountain biking.
Dude, every week I don't know what you're doing. You're like an adventurous. You're always doing something wild and crazy.
Something cool, but you know what? Speaking of which, how's Paige doing?
Paige is in really good spirits. She's super tough and she's very strong. She's in excellent physical shape. So I think she was kind of denying how bad her injury was for a while.
Yeah.
And she's starting to realize. So I'm going to say the terms wrong here, but we got results back from MRI. A couple of guys have looked at it, and it's level 4 MCL tear, and I want to say spherical, but I know that's not the right word. There's a term for when your ligaments are holding, like your ligaments, your muscles are holding on your bone so strong that that's what causes fractures. So tibia, fibia are both fractured. It's probably gonna be a pretty long recovery.
Surgery?
Most likely, yeah. Yeah. She's actually 12 or 13 years ago, she had that MCL replaced. So she has a cadaver ligament in there already. So maybe she'll just get an updated model.
Are you gonna donate?
No,
You're gonna be the donor. That's not how it works.
It's not like a liver.
That's not how it works. But tell her I hope for a quick recovery because I really need her back to corner marshal.
Yeah.
She's a good corner marshal.
She's fast.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't be as long as we think, but it's tough because she knows that her race season is basically a wash, which is tough. She works harder for this than a lot of people she works harder for this than, a lot more than I know anybody or almost anybody has done for a lot of things. So it's tough. And we're just trying to stay positive. And
yeah, well, it is tough because she loves it. And, it could have been a lot worse, Chris, right? So
she's alive.
Yes.
And she's walking.
Well, she's kind of walking.
With crutches.
Correct.
Yeah. But anyways.
Yeah. So what's happening, everybody? We wanted to give you an update of the off-road track. We'll get into it in a minute, but we wanted to give you an update. We've been getting a lot of messages of what's going on, and so they had 45 days to get back to us, and the 45 days was Sunday, and miraculously at Sunday at 2:32 in the afternoon, we get an email with the permit that was approved. So that's the good news. The bad news is the amount of stipulations they put on it are astronomical. So I don't know if you guys have seen pictures floating around, but we went up to the track Saturday, got part of the fence down where the pond's going to go and moved the fence where the driver stand's going to go and got things ready. Me, Chris, Bob, Robichaud, busted butt for sure. We got more done Saturday than I even anticipated. Like I was thorough. I figured we were going to be there all weekend, and we had it all done Saturday. So that was the.
I thought we were going to be there for a couple hours, and then we were there all day, and I'm like, what else are we going to do?
No, I was thoroughly impressed at how much we got done on Saturday. So
yeah, it was a good day.
So we started to get the track ready for the move. The dirt guy Monday was going to start moving gravel in. Anyway, Sunday night we got the permit in the email. Still haven't got the certified copy, but they met the deadline by an hour. So I think just messing with us. And they approved it. But they put a lot of stipulations in there for some reason. And we're just not sure what we're going to do with them yet. One of them is we can race there 8 to 9. No hobby shop. The building's got to be removed. No camping. We got to fence in the entire property from the road all the way down to the wood line.
You got to build,
We got to put 2 retaining ponds in, and we got to downcast the lights so we don't blind the animals when they cross. It's going to be fenced in. So
Yeah.
they did say yes, but they gave us a lot of stipulations. So we're kind of coming up with Plan B right now, and I don't want to say what Plan B is. I don't want to jinx nothing, but we've got a couple options. We can keep moving forward with the track we got and keep dumping money in it, and but it's just not going to be the same, I don't think. And I was talking to Chris this afternoon about it, and I like the vibe. Like we go out, we hang out. It's an enjoyable place to be, and if you, I don't know, fence the whole place in, take everything away but the track, what do you got left? So we've got some properties in mind, and we've actually got a couple buildings in mind that we're very hopeful for right now. I don't want to say too much, but so that's where we're at with the track. Joe LaPlante says, yeah, the vibe is the best ever. So, and that's my thing right now. Like, we delivered an expectation of when you came up of how great it was. Like, we've got to meet or beat that moving forward. So, and we're going to do that. We just got to figure out, is it going to be there or is it going to be somewhere else? So we kind of pumped the brakes for this week. We told the dirt guy, please don't show up on Monday. He's still ready to go whenever we say go ahead. But
and that's for the holes, the 2 tanks, the water tanks.
The holding ponds, yeah.
The holding ponds that are on the side of the hill.
On top of the mountain in the sand pit.
But what's it for?
So the Vermont has a conservation thing. It's called Act 250, and there's a thing called 100-year flood. So this retention pond, or these retention ponds, need to hold 400,000 gallons of water in case the 100-year flood comes, fills these ponds. They don't want it to spill over into the town.
But if the RC track wasn't there, you don't have to put those.
Right. If we don't move forward with the track and we pull everything out of there and move it to a new location, we won't be putting the retention ponds.
But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
The car track is totally what's going to cause the flooding of the
correct.
town.
Right.
Yeah. So, so anyway, I've lost sleep for 2 nights thinking about this, but we got some very positive news tonight that we're hopeful for a Plan B action. So I think it's safe to say the May race we're going to cancel, just because we're now pushing the dirt guy back a week, which it was going to be tight to get that May race in, which is in what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So yeah. So I think we'll cancel that one and either plan for the June one or be at the new place for the next one.
I mean, what are the fines associated if we just decided to race? Like, could we just up the race entry fee to cover the fines?
Yeah. There's no more race entry fees. It's just going to be fine fees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think maybe, is it worth acknowledging that this track isn't just a place for us to get together and race, and it is a great place to camp out and and I met a lot of guys that I wouldn't have met if it wasn't for the ability to camp there, to have a place to race, but also the fact that we were all buying food and gas and whatever else from the stores in the town. Like, it's not just a track. It's not just one isolated business. We were supporting the whole town, and they kind of slit your throat on taking the camping and the shop away. which, you have a lot in this. I don't think anybody watching this, with aside from maybe if Bob Robichaud is watching this, I don't think anybody understands how much you actually put into this property, both time, money, effort. I've seen a little bit of it. I've been a part of some of it, and it blows my mind. Like, just thinking about like how much Paige puts into riding. I think you've put so much into this track that it's overwhelming to, as a guy that just, comes to the races and wants to hang out, make some friends and run some laps. The fact that this place even exists, wouldn't happen without your time and investment and dealing with all this stuff. So, like, I don't want to just give up on this, and I'm just a small part of it. Like, a lot of people see me as like I was the race director over the winter, but like I'm not really like affiliated or anything. I'm not like a business partner. I'm just a guy that wants to come and race and enjoy it and be part of the scene. Like, I still support these other tracks, these other shops. I know it's more than just a track.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And to your point, Chris, it's like I'm not a business partner with Bob. I'm part of the community. We've all just become friendly with the Mount Minis, right? But this was a great place, and Bob's not saying it's going to go away.
No, this isn't the end. I promise you that. Like, we're going to come at it bigger and better and harder.
And maybe we shouldn't call it Plan B. Maybe we should call it Plan AA. Because whatever it is, it's going to be better than what it was, right? So,
and I'm not saying we're not going to end up racing in Lyndonville at the track this year, because we may. But I want to, before we go dump good money at a bad situation, it may be, it may behoove us to move to New Hampshire, where it's, people are going to save sales tax just alone in parts that they spend. It's closer to the majority of the racers are traveling from the south up to the north. So if we can move it a half hour, 45 minutes closer to them, it makes it easier on them. But I think it, like you said, with the racing, like it's more than just racing toy cars. It was a community. I mean, families come up and spend time together, and it gives people that live in a city, if you live in Hartford, Connecticut, in an apartment building, to come up to, I'm using Hartford for Connecticut for just because, but you can come up to a rural community, spend the weekend in the mountains, play with toy cars with your kids, and like you're showing them life skills, like how to solder, how to charge batteries, how to build cars, how to tune cars, how to, like, there's so much more to it than most people think. Like, a lot of people think RC cars is dumb, right? It's like grown adults playing with toy cars. No, it's not dumb. I don't think it's dumb. Like I know firsthand, there are people making careers out of this.
Right.
And obviously, we've dumped way more money into this track, or the tracks, and that we'll ever get back. But it's not about that. It's about, like, I get to spend time with my wife and kids doing it, and I've met all of you racers that are phenomenal people that changed my path in life. I think, I mean, if I didn't do this, where would I be today? And maybe I'd be doing something different. I don't know, but I'm happy that we're at where we're at today. Everything happens for a reason. I don't know what that reason is right now. But, and like I said, short of saying no, they did say yes, but they put so many stipulations on it that,
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to make it very difficult. I just hope that,
say, if Bob went through with all these stipulations, did the whatever, I'm just throwing a number out there, but I'm pretty accurate with it. Say these renovations to get it open is going to be $100K.
Right.
That's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of race entry fees that he's never going to get back. But it's not just about that. What if now he does that? We don't have camping. We don't have a hobby shop. So you break. Someone's got to run to Littleton. That's, 30 minutes south. And then who's to say that the neighbors or whoever did make a complaint isn't going to complain again? And something else is going to happen, right? So how many hurdles do we have to jump through?
Yeah.
So plan AA, 007. Who's James Bond?
007.
007,
Yeah.
right? I mean, we can't talk about it, but
It's an option.
It's going to be more epic. Let's be honest. So
Yeah, I just don't want to throw 60 or 100 grand at a problem that's just going to continue to get worse. Or,
Right.
they said we can reapply for camping and changing the zoning to get it to be a retail space, which makes no sense because the building out front, we can fix cars and sell you car parts. The neighbor can sell you machine parts. The other neighbor can sell you countertops. The industrial park on the other side of town zoned the same way. Fastenal can sell bolts and nuts and has a store there. Like it's not making sense. So Wayne Darling says, well, I'm not going to say his first part, but what did I miss? Y'all need to announce lives beforehand. Wayne, we set up an event on the Facebook page for tonight's event. But Wayne, just to get everybody up to speed, if you came in partway and don't know what's going on, so we did get the approval for the Lindenville track. It is all approved to continue, but there's been huge stipulations put on it. No hobby shop, no camping, fencing the entire property. We got to put in two retention ponds, downcast the lights. I mean, there's some easy stuff in there, but they put a lot of stipulation on it. So we're just deciding what to do. Do we continue with Lindenville, or do we, put it into a different piece of land or a different building, like an indoor facility?
I think we gotta. The biggest thing. So the biggest hurdle that I see is for the people that are coming from Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
They're not going to allow us to do camping there. So what do we need to do? Like, I know I've seen it. You'll do anything to make things work.
Yeah.
Like, I've been blown away. Some of the things when I'm up there helping out, working on electrical stuff, I'll be like, I got to cut this asphalt. You're like, dude, I have this 14-inch cordless chop saw. And I have a jackhammer. And I'm like, oh, holy shit. And like, I need to I could be like, Bob, I need to dig a trench 100 feet. And you're going to be like, I have this machine that'll trench it for you.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think there's any problem that you can't find a solution for. I think the biggest thing we need to address right now is if we can't legally have camping, are people still gonna come? Because like you said, you're investing a lot into this, and the race entries are never gonna really cover it. But if we're only gonna have 60 entries a race, like, you kind of got to know. I feel like that's got to be a big judgment call. Like, I know a lot of guys love the place and they're going to support it and they're going to find a way. So what I'm asking is, for all the people out there, racers, are you gonna still help us out? You're still gonna support it? It's gonna be different, but we don't want to give up. I don't want to give up.
No, and we're not gonna. We're gonna make something work, and if the ideal plan comes through,
it'll be even better.
I mean, you're talking year round,
right?
Year round facility to accommodate any type of racing you want to do. So, like I said, I don't want to get into that too much. And the parts thing, right? We talked about it. We can get around that. We've got a trailer. We've done it in the trailer before. We've got a bigger trailer now. Like there's ways around the parts thing, but like I feel like we're fighting the inevitable. Like we're fighting the fight that's never going to stop,
Right.
So, so for right now, the May race, we're going to, I think, cancel it until June. And then we'll either figure out if we're doing it in Lindenville at the old facility, or if we're going to be at a new facility.
Yeah, the AA.
AA, 007.
007. Norm just chimed in. He said, "Move everything to Quebec."
Yeah,
Would it be cheaper?
it would be,
But it's further from
but it's further. Yeah,
from our Massachusetts friends in Rhode Island.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, like I never dreamed that this would be this big. Like I never dreamed the hobby shop would get as big as it was. I never dreamed about DPRC and S-Works and Ultimate and all this other stuff that I've gotten to experience now, and it's kind of in 2 years.
Yeah, dude. I'll never forget the day I met you. I'm like, who's this guy pulling up with a freaking, like, I don't know what the trailer was, but I'm like, that's a pretty baller trailer. I'm like, who's this guy think he is?
Yeah.
And then I walk over and I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, I actually need that. Oh, you have this and that? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And then, I met Militia. I met Bobby and Mason. And I'm like,
yeah,
damn, these guys are doing it. This is sick.
Maybe if you decide to, go with the AA plan, maybe we can ask the Canadians and the Mass people, Rhode Island, all our community, right?
Yeah.
I want to say the F-bomb, but basically F the city, and let's just have a massive last race.
Yeah,
big massive party.
Like, we're out of here.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
tear the town up.
Like
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Like full on.
Oh yeah.
The zoning administrator be shaking in his chair. He wouldn't know what to do.
And just so everyone knows, like the residential neighbors didn't complain; they actually encouraged it.
The residential neighbors were there. They're like, we love it. There's people always there. Crime is down in the area because when there's no one there, we get a lot of cars and riffraff and people doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, and they loved it.
Yeah, but the businesses complained because they're not there when we're there. Think about this for a moment.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's not. There's no rhyme or reason. It doesn't make sense, and that's why you can't just. You got to stop thinking about it.
I can't stop thinking.
I know.
I'm so frustrated with the whole thing. I really am. We were there Saturday and we ordered pizzas from Pizza Man to feed everybody, and the guy from Pizza Man literally came out of his car and said to Mason. Mason grabs the pizzas and Bob was there and Chris, and the guy's like, "I love what you guys are doing here for the community. It's been so great." And think of how much money the racers, spent. The hotel last year called us. The hotel was hurting for business. And they're like, hey, if we give you a discount to your racers so we can get more business at our hotel that we're trying to turn around, will that work? And they did. The hotel, Dunkin' Donuts, Pizza Man, TQ Chef going to the butcher shop every time they come up. So much, the gas to get home, so much money was spent in that area because of this RC track. And these left-wing nuts that run that town or that state. It was the town actually, but the town are just out of control. They really are. But it's their choice. Like I said, we're coming up with a different plan if we choose to do that. So, Brian Horn, sorry to hear about the BS you're having to deal with. Best of luck getting it resolved and keeping the vibe alive. Yes, and that we will do.
Brian, don't use my initials, please. I don't appreciate that.
Bill Sogo.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
So can I just want to say, I keep hearing, everybody talks about, the vibe here, the vibe there. There's been very few places that I've been to as far as RC racing where there wasn't, a good vibe. It's been, pretty good. But it's great when you have a facility that allows people to really spend more time together than just racing. But I don't think that's what it really all takes. I think the biggest thing is the community that we have. We are the vibe. Me and Brian, I felt bad at the last trophy race or the points race, because we were on me and Brian are we're real close with Stadium Truck, and I was on his ass, and we were laughing together and we were joking, and Brian's a very animated guy, and I was like, oh, don't mess up, and then he messed up, he's like, no, and dude, it's just like, that's so fun. Like, we go to the pits, and I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. He's like, no, don't even worry about it. And he ended up getting me back like a couple races later. Like, it's not like
It's not one person. It's not
the
just
whole
me. It's not militia. It's not Mace. It's everybody collectively. And like,
right.
and how many new faces do we have? So this is the other part of this was that not even for all the racers on here that travel from Connecticut, Rhode Island, Mass, Canada, New York, Maine, like we've grown the hobby just in our local area. Like we've seen so many new faces and like to stop it, right? Everybody's going to be like, oh, I'll find a new place to race or I'll just hang my car up on the wall and forget about it and get out of the hobby. Like, I think it's such a great thing. Like so many kids today just sit in their room, play video games and like get lost and not get outdoors and go for a mountain bike ride like Chris Eldridge does every time, you know, or I don't know. It's such a great thing. And yeah, Matt, so the it will be closer. I promise that we will not do this again in Vermont. I wholeheartedly, unequivocally tell you that. No matter where it is, it'll be great. You guys make it great. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, no, it's true. And I was talking to Bob last night. He gave me the news. And I'm like, okay, well then, I mean, let's put dirt on halt. And Bob was like, no, that's not what this phone call is about, Bill. We can't do that. Like, we have a following. We have racers. He's like, this is what we have to do. We came up with this AA plan that we're talking about. Ellen Legg's like, AA plan. It's the plan that.
Ellen, you know about the plan. She's right, though. One big family. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we didn't want to call it the B plan because the B is lower than A.
Yeah.
So now it's the AA plan. Yeah. That's all.
So yeah, we'll let you know if we're gonna continue with the Lindenville track or if we're gonna move it a little bit south. But I'd like to tell you big things are coming, but I don't want to say anything right now.
Dad,
so.
I think I like Bill's idea. I think I don't know. I don't want to say worst case scenario because I think it would make for an awesome case scenario. Things happen. We'll see what goes on. But one last absolute blowout. I know the Canadians are gonna, if they come down, those guys can.
Like that. Yeah, we should do.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, invite all the Canadians.
I will personally even like I live right near a fireworks store.
Oh no, I'm talking like big fireworks, like professional, light up the town. No one's gonna know what we're doing, like what is happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I can get pretty big ones, but then again, I almost forgot who I was talking to for a minute here. I guess.
Yeah, we're not gonna be lighting off Cracker Jacks off the hill. Adam Lindez says, chiming in late, did the town give you guys the boot? No, they did not. They approved it, but with lots of stipulations that I don't know if it's worth keep fighting with them. That's their loss. If I can help anyway, let me know. Thank you, Adam. Hi, Bob. I got my new chassis from Matt's B84. Thank you for the help. Yeah, nice. If anybody has a B84 and you break your chassis, let me know and I'll hook you up with getting you a new one. So,
is there cost with that?
No, Robert, you didn't pay anything for it, right? Maybe they might have charged him freight.
That's pretty sweet.
I run S-Works, but I want to be.
Well, our chassis wouldn't snap like that.
I know that, but it'd be great to bring to the track and be like, oh, you broke, you don't have to part. Yeah, $100, $100.
Blackmailing. Yeah. So, like I said, May race, we're going to cancel just because we pushed the dirt guy off at least till next Monday. Free version 2 chassis.
That's fantastic.
Charge. Yeah, A's stepping up. Mike Wartell has been doing a fantastic job with AE. If you haven't seen their podcast, they've been doing these podcasts on a monthly basis. They're really good. So.
One freaking route that's gotten me once, and I thought I was going down.
So the race next 3 weeks we're gonna cancel. We'll either have it at Lindenville in June, or we're gonna be at the new place in June. So. that's what's going on. Wanted to let everybody know.
Yeah.
Got anything else?
I know that Adam's promoting a race, I think this coming weekend. Adam, I don't know if you want to throw it in the comments. It's 5th scale and 8th scale. It's in Marlow, New Hampshire, I think.
Marlow. So I'm familiar with the place. Rocky Hill Raceway.
Yeah, that's
Marlow,
it. Yeah.
Marlow, New Hampshire. It's pretty close to Keene. I went there for a practice day last year. Super cool spot. If you think your 8th scale car is big, check it out because it will blow your mind. The track is enormous. Like I've never driven my 8th scale truggy and had to like look at it and be like, oh,
Is
man,
that it?
it's really big. Like the far I can't remember the name of the corners, but they have like a wall ride and then a corner that's a little bit further than that, and it is out there. It's cool to see the 5th scale cars if you've never seen them before, because I hadn't until then. They're huge, they're loud, they're gnarly. Marshalling
so what you're
for them.
saying is on the goodbye race, we have 5th scale fireworks and the Canadians.
That would be a trip.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, that's the 16th and 17th. They have a Facebook page. Check it out. It's like I can't remember the name of it. There's 2 of them. Is Rocky Hill Raceway is their like official one. You can find the flyer there, and then there's like a Rocky Hill Racers. But super cool people. Good camping, good people. They get racers from all over because 5th scale isn't as like big, or it's not as, I shouldn't say it's not as big. It's not as popular. There aren't as many places to race them. So now I was there for a day and I met guys from like Georgia, Texas.
Oh yeah, they travel.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It's cool. I have a work thing on Sunday that I cannot get out of. I have to go in order to retain my electrical license.
And I need you to retain that electrical license.
Yeah.
Especially for big electrical.
Right.
Correct.
But
Double A.
I do plan on being there Saturday on the 16th. Yes, I will keep my electrical license, and I am very fluent in 3-phase, 480, switchgear, and whatnot distribution that I may or may not have seen.
Study the chapter.
Fantastic.
Warren Campbell says, thanks, Guy. Another door opens. It'll be great. Whatever happens. If you need a hand, they'll be. Thank you, Warren. I keep saying, like, everybody's like, why is this happening? I'm like, I don't know, but everything happens for a reason. I don't know. I don't know what it is today, but
it'll work out.
It'll work out. Claude Perrin, what's happening, buddy? Claude, we missed you up at the carpet race. Did you get your parts? Dave Belly's actually supposed to come down and get his new Kyosho. MP11E. Those came in.
Yeah. Nice car.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, we're going to go venture out on the town.
We're going to go to Hobby Etc.
Yeah, we're going to Hobby Etc. to go check that out. We are, I'm headed out to Texas tomorrow for the Thornhill race out at the Lone Star race at Thornhill. I'm sorry, I messed that up.
Which is like the warm up for the World, right?
Yeah, so Worlds is in the U.S. this year, and this is the warm up race for Worlds. So all the Europeans are flying in for it, and gonna get the cars all tested and tuned in. So Bill's bringing me to the airport tomorrow.
5 a.m. We got to get up.
Yeah,
that's fine.
So sweet. Well, good luck out there.
Yeah. We'll be in touch, and no live next week, but, well, I shouldn't say that. We may have a live next week.
Yeah.
Will you let me know? I'm about to drop into this sweet rock roller right here.
Oh, yeah.
Look Goes down that way.
Hey, wait. You shouldn't be doing anything that could possibly injure or damage your body.
I can't just not do this.
Have you ever done electrical in a wheelchair?
I've done it with a broken wrist.
I don't think this is a good idea. I don't. Can you walk back to the car, please?
Dude, you should get like a GoPro and we can watch you do this live.
Yeah, live.
See, I wish I could send you videos of. I have the Meta glasses and I have videos of these trails. This is my local off the map spot. We ride here every Tuesday night.
Have your buddy hold the phone. So
Yeah.
Hold my beer. Famous last words.
No, have him like. Can't you put them on your front handlebars?
No,
And
I don't really. I don't have a setup for that.
No. We shouldn't be
encouraging.
We
this?
shouldn't be encouraging any of
All
this.
right. Chris, be safe.
Yes, you too. Safe travels, and yeah, I do really appreciate you guys asking about Paige. That's actually really a big deal for me. So thank you.
Yeah, we love Paige. We need her back.
Yeah, she's fast. Not as fast as you, but she's fast. All right. Have a good night, guys.
See you next week.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.